Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Collectors. Today we are talking about a very interesting and potentially valuable coin, the 1991 Five Escudos coin from Portugal. Although this coin was once common in circulation, certain rare conditions and preserved pieces are now worth surprising amounts of money. In this video we'll uncover everything you need to know from the coin's historical background to the significance of its design and, most importantly, how much it can be worth today. Some collectors are willing to pay high prices for the right version of this coin, especially if it is in uncirculated grade or has minting errors. So make sure to watch the full video to see whether your Five Escudos coin could be a hidden treasure. Let's get started. The basics and physical specs start by placing the coin on camera and giving the hard facts. The 1991 Five Escudos of Portugal is part of the System Series 1986 to 2001, catalogued as KM 632, struck in nickel brass with a weight of about 525 G, diameter roughly 21.1 2000, and a reeded edge. These are circulation strikes and were demonetized when Portugal adopted the euro. They're not rare in everyday grades because millions were minted, showing the obverse and reverse. While you recite these specs helps viewers instantly recognize the piece and compare it to references. Mintage context: the 1991 issue had very large mintage figures, tens of millions, so it's commonly available on marketplace sites and in collections. Foronum lists a mintage of roughly 32 million for 1991, which explains why most survivors are circulated and inexpensive. Emphasize how high mintage influences rarity and how a high mintage usually depresses market value unless a coin is in exceptional uncirculated condition or has an error. Show screenshots of mintage references and a few auction listings to make the point, then walk viewers through real-world prices. Common circulated examples typically sell for under a few dollars on marketplaces, many listed around $0.506. Depending on seller condition and region, use a couple of eBay listings as live examples. Buy it now prices and best offers to show the spread between heavily worn pieces and EFBU or choice brew examples. Explain that grade, toning, and whether a coin has been cleaned or damaged are the main price drivers. Show comparables and recent sales if available. Take a close look at design elements. The obverse features the Portuguese coat of arms and the legend República Portuguesa, while the reverse shows the value and star motif typical of the series. Describe small details to check under magnification: relief levels, die polish lines, hairlines from circulation, and edge reading consistency, so viewers can spot altered or counterfeit pieces. Mention that die varieties are limited for this series, but small die differences can be useful when verifying high-grade pieces. Use macro B-roll to highlight these details. Thresholds with visual examples: good versus very fine versus extremely fine versus uncirculated. For each grade, show a coin that matches the descriptors. How much detail should remain on the shield, how the luster behaves in blue. Examples and common wear points: high points on shield and stars warn viewers about overgrading and the premium you should expect for certified MS65 or higher examples, which are rare in this series and command the biggest premiums. Explain the value gap between raw and certified coins and recommend certification only for coins that look like high UMS and could fetch a substantial premium. Reference earlier market examples to show when certification is cost-effective. Errors, varieties, and collector sweet spots. Discuss typical error types that can boost value: planchet defects, off-center strikes, double dies, and any reported minting anomalies. For the run, note that for the 1991 Five Escudos, most market activity is for perfectly struck circulation examples, and that genuine major errors are uncommon when they appear. They attract specialist collectors and can substantially raise value beyond typical listings. Encourage viewers to check for unusual planchet coloration or doubled features and recommend sending photos to community forums or a professional for validation before paying extra. Mention community or catalog resources viewers can consult. Give practical buying tips. Check auction history on eBay and specialized dealers. Compare multiple offers. Inspect seller feedback and request close photos showing the coin's rims and fields. Suggest bargain sources. Mixed world coin lots, estate sales, and regional marketplace sellers, where common coins are often undervalued for higher grade pieces. Recommend established auction houses or graded lots. Show examples of current online Listings with price ranges to give viewers realistic expectations. Steps to maximize returns. Clean. Never explain why cleaning ruins value. Photograph against neutral backgrounds. List known specs km hash weight diameter. Describe anywhere honestly and state return policies. Talk about pricing strategies. Start with a competitive bin or a modest auction. Reserve and include international shipping options if feasible. Mention that coins in average circulated condition will sell more reliably priced low, while rare high-grade examples should be marketed to specialist collectors and possibly sent to grading services first. Explain proper storage. Acid-free holders, flips or capsules, environment low, humidity, stable temperatures, and best handling practices. Cotton gloves hold by edge. Discuss how this coin fits into a broader Portugal or Iberian collection. Building by type, by decade, or by mint marks and era. Varieties suggest setting collecting goals. Opening parenthesis E.G. Complete System Series 1986 to 2001, and budgeting for certification only at points where it becomes financially beneficial. Include brief tips on insurance and cataloging your collection for provenance and resale. Final summary, call to action and next steps. Recap the essential takeaways. The 1991 Five Escudos is a common well-struck nickel brass circulation coin km hash 632 with high mintage, modest market value in typical grades, but still interesting for type collecting and as a source for pocket change. Hunts invite viewers to comment with photos of their coins offered to give quick grade value impressions. In the comments, ask them to like the video if they found the information useful. Hit subscribe and the bell for weekly coin deep dives, and tell them what the next video will cover. Offer a downloadable checklist, hosted link or pinned comment summarizing grading points and listing trusted reference sites.